In one of the least visited countries in Asia lies a densely populated megacity. Over 24 million people have squeezed into this metropolis, with the population increasing every day as people from around the country move in for work. I'll be spending the next 48 hours in the chaotic city of Dhaka experiencing firsthand what it's like to travel to such an unknown place.
We have just arrived in one of the craziest markets in all of Dhaka. There is so much going on right now, and it is a little bit overwhelming. This is my first proper day here in Dhaka. I feel like markets are a great way to get a feel of like the local culture and the local people, how people are actually living their daily lives here. So let's have a little wander about. In this part of the market is the live food and like fresh meat market. So we've got a very, very interesting smell going on, and like lots of raw chicken. But we've also got live chicken over here as well. Like, look at that. And then obviously ducks down here. Like, I have not seen this before. This is quite something. This guy apparently is going to study in England next month. Yeah, with your brother? Cutting, is this the goat? He's cutting the goat.
He's a butcher.
A butcher? He looks like a great butcher. Yeah. Stay still in Dhaka for too long. Everyone surrounds me. And there's smiles. Beautiful smiles like this boy. Good smile. Your smile is very nice. Look at the amount of flies you get on all the products. Like in the UK, this would be very different, but just how it is in Bangladesh. It feels very hard to film here just because even holding out my arm, I feel like I'm in the way because there's just so much going on. Hello, England. Hi. I'm from England. This is England. This market in particular is one of the largest food and like spice markets in all of the city. So all the products from all around Bangladesh get brought to this market and then get sold to people in Dhaka, because in this city there is over 24 million people. So they need obviously food to live and survive. One thing which I think is really good about markets, especially in Asia, and as you can see here, there's no big plastic wrapping around everything. People just buy it without the plastic. Sometimes communication is quite hard here, but as soon as you put a thumbs up, everyone just smiles at you and just has a little grin. And just outside of the market, we have everyone bringing the products on the boats. So all the stuff which comes on the boats actually comes from the south of the country. So all these pumpkins come from the south. You can see here, this boat has just arrived. What have we got on here? We've got loads of lettuces, loads of leafy green stuff. Good for the health. Oh, we got some cauliflower as well. So I'm guessing this guy has just put this thing on his head. He's tied it on. I guess he's going to carry it on his head. Wow, that looks incredibly large. Yep, they're lifting it up. 4 of them lift it up and they put it on one man's head. What? Wow. Very good.
He's a muscle man.
He's a muscle man, that's for sure. Carrying another one of these products. I don't know how heavy that is, but it looks ridiculously heavy. Oh, they take it in turns. Wow, they swap. So they only take it a few meters and it's like a whole trail all the way to the market or the wholesalers. Wow, it must be that heavy that they have to swap a lot. Look, there's a whole trail of them. So this one goes to this one. Very strong. How heavy is this? How heavy? Very heavy. Okay, this one's got to be like 100 kilograms. He's shaking, like that's just ridiculous. The way they can just carry that on their head. I'm gonna follow the trail and see where he takes it. Oh, they take it here. And you have 4 men to catch it. It must be that heavy. What? If you didn't watch my last video, which is a very silly mistake, then this is Fahad. He's my guide and content creator. So if you want to follow him, then you can. Right, we're getting on this boat. We've just started our peaceful journey away from the chaos on the Buriganga River. There is no question about it, the dirtiest, most polluted river I have ever seen in my life. I feel like the river, apart from the smell, this is like a little break from the chaos for 5 minutes as we cross the river and we go back into the sensory overload. And we are back in the chaos once again after that very peaceful boat ride. I can't get through there. I feel like a lot of the time in Dhaka, it would just be quicker to walk places because you just get gridlocks like this. Like no one's moving and no one has moved. It's just gridlock. This guy's having a good time. He's just chilling on top, relaxing, listening to some music whilst everyone else is in the traffic. let's share some basic facts about how many people are just crammed in to this city. There's over 24 million people. They don't really know how much because there's not been a proper census, and I mean, there's a lot of people to count, you know? And every square kilometre here, you have over 23,000 people living in it. I don't know what the population of London is, but I'll put that down below so you can kind of compare the difference between Dhaka and London, because London is still a very busy, packed city. This area of Dhaka is where they sell all the different car parts. So things like this, they'll sell and like fix so they can sell to build cars. Look at this. They have just thousands of different car parts just on the side of the road. So if you're ever missing anything, you just pick something up and you're good to go. I've been to a lot of the countries where you see like a lot of these wires, but Bangladesh take it to the next level. There's like thousands of wires when you could just have one. It's mental. Look at him. Look how many wires you have everywhere. So all this area are selling the seatbelts, but it can't be a very good business in Bangladesh because obviously they don't really use seatbelts here. So I don't know why there's one of these here. So this guy must be looking for some parts. He's come to the right place, hasn't he? We are on a rickshaw in a very smelly part of the city. So apparently in the morning, just here, they have a chicken market. And I think I can smell like dirty chickens or something. But we're heading to another part of Old Dhaka now. You never get far on these rickshaws and then you're stuck in traffic once again. I just asked Fahad why there were pigeons in cages over there. And apparently people have them as pets. Is that right?
Sometimes, yeah, at their rooftop.
That would be considered very odd in the UK. Like generally, people would be like, oh,
you cannot.
Well, you can if you want, but why would you want a pet pigeon? Like they're dirty.
Even I'm not friendly with this pigeon selling and buying.
Yeah. We got off the rickshaw because it's just jam-packed, like you just can't get through. And apparently this is the most chaotic, busiest place in all of Dhaka. So we've got to see the most busiest place as we are in the most densely populated city in the world. Hello, how are you? Low, so much money. Is it real money?
Yeah, the real money.
What?
They are doing business here.
Is it safe to just have money on the street here?
Yeah, it's safe, it's safe.
No one's going to take it?
No one's going to take it. They are doing business here for years and years.
There is so much money on this street. And the reason they've got this is they basically convert the really damaged notes, like these damaged notes here, and they make the clean notes. Why have you got the money on the street?
We are actually damaged money, we are change.
You change?
We are take some
commission.
percentage.
Yeah, okay. Do you change for better?
Yeah, since this one are cutting ready, this one don't have, we are take 20%.
20% if it's not good. Okay.
Percent customer give me and then I give bank, I take full money.
Look at this stack of money. Like, look how many notes that is.
20.
How much? 20.
2 Dhaka.
This is all 2 Dhaka.
This is the all 1,000.
Oh, 2 Dhaka. 1,000.
1,000 Bangla.
I almost want to buy that. So I just bought 200 taka, but they're all 2 taka notes. This is like older money and it's not really used today, but I'm going to have this as my souvenir. Thank you. Thank you. Where are we going?
Let's go on the other side.
Ow, look at it. We can't get through there. Hello.
Yeah, we can go like this. Follow me.
All right, it's like a, oh, okay. Okay. That's how you get through in Dhaka. Fahad is gone. He's raced off. Flipping it. Oh, it's like a climbing. Oh. Woo. Hello.
You see?
Easy.
We did it.
If we didn't do that, we might have been stuck there with the traffic for quite some time. So around this crazy area, we have the National Cricket Stadium on the right, and right in front of us is the National Mosque, the largest mosque in all of Bangladesh. I think we're heading there now. We've just come inside this mosque. It's almost sunset now, and it is so peaceful inside here. Just a complete contrast to just outside those gates where it's just chaos. But here it feels like a little piece of paradise. Look at the mosque there. In total, on a Friday, which is the religious day in Islam, you will have 45,000 people praying in this mosque. And for a perspective, that is only 2 square kilometers of, on average, of people who are living in Dhaka, which is just mental. You can only get a very small amount of people in this humongous national mosque. What a beautiful way to end the day. Good morning guys, from another day in Dhaka, Bangladesh, and look how fast we are moving. There is no traffic this morning, probably because it is only 6 a.m. We are heading to one of the busiest, craziest markets in all of Dhaka very early here in the morning. We have just arrived at the busiest vegetable market in all of Dhaka, but I just feel in the way, like there is too many people here. It's crazy. This is actually a little bit too much. Like, I just feel genuinely in the way. So look at all these vegetables. All these tomatoes are just on the middle of the floor. You just have to walk over them if you want to get anywhere. It's so funny. Here they really want you to take pictures of them or like their other friends. So they keep pointing to other people. Hello, are you good? Are you good? Okay. Okay. England.
Hi, I'm Bangladeshi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm happy.
Where are we?
It's even too much for me.
This is the spice, the chili market.
Chili market.
And it makes you cough so much. You good? Very good. You okay? You coughing too? So look at all these chilies. They will be putting into all the curries and the different foods here in Bangladesh. It is nice to have some space around me and be able to move my arms a little bit now we've left that market. But just in front of me is actually one of the things which was quite surprising, and I didn't expect this in Dhaka, and that is their new metro system. So the metro system just looks like any other metro system in the world, and yeah, it looks, I haven't been on it yet, but it looks very impressive. We've just come into this restaurant and we have been served a traditional Bengal breakfast. So we got paratha, which is the bread. Honestly, I love this bread. I've been having it a lot here. But then we've also got some chicken soup, which looks a little bit interesting, but I'm gonna give this a go as it is the traditional thing that they have here. Let's give this chicken soup a little bit of a try. Oh, that's really tasty. What is actually in it? It tastes actually quite spicy. I wasn't expecting that because it looks like quite white and plain, but it's got a lot of flavor in there. That was a very good meal. And to finish off, we've got ourselves some tea or some chai with milk. Very good. And in the next video, we're actually going to be heading up north to the more rural part of Bangladesh where they will be growing tea and making the tea. And they export it to places like England. But that's for the next video. I want to show you the room very briefly before I take you up to something very special which is happening today. So this is the room. I think it's costing about $40 a day, and it's right in the middle of the city. So it's really easy to get to Old Dhaka and basically get around the city rather than being further out. Or in the new part of Dhaka, which might have nice hotels and stuff, but you're not close to the real stuff you come to Bangladesh for. Anyway, this is the room. Today is Friday, and that's the most important day in Islam because it's the prayer day, and at a specific time, around lunchtime, which it is right now, there is something I want to show you, but we have to go to the rooftop. Right. Number 10. Oh wow. When Fahad said to come to the rooftop, I didn't quite expect it just to be a bit of a dumping ground. On Fridays, when everyone comes to pray, they actually have to shut down the road right down here because there is too many people in the city to be able to fit into the mosque. So they shut down the road and they lay down these mats and they all pray in sync together. And because of 90% of Dhaka is Muslim, 90% of the city will be praying in a few minutes' time. Everyone has just scattered from the mosque and have dispersed and carried on with their daily life. So we are currently back along the Ganga River. Ooh, lots of carrying. And we are heading somewhere which is supposedly the cheapest hotel in the world. Now, I don't know what evidence this is, but it's kind of just got this nickname. Let's see what it's actually like here in Bangladesh, because I can't imagine it's the most hygienic or pleasant place to stay. I think we've arrived, and there's a special feature about, there's actually 4 of these hotels, which I didn't know about, but there's 4 cheapest hotels in all of Bangladesh and potentially all of the world. And the special feature is that they are floating. Now, obviously in the Maldives, for a floating bungalow, you'd probably pay, I don't know, thousands and thousands of dollars. So I feel like that makes this place even better value for money. So this is the entryway. You've got these beautiful pathway up to the bungalow. Well, I'll tell you one thing, it is very gloomy inside. Oh, so they even have a lock. That's good. Oh, so here we go. It's honestly not as bad as I was thinking. I thought it would be, I don't know, even smaller, or maybe, you know, it obviously doesn't have much light, but is this working? Working? No? No. Okay, so the fan doesn't work. So in summer it's probably very hot, but it's actually spacious and a double bed. Apparently they'll wash their clothes in the dirty water from the river, and they kind of pick it up and wash their clothes. But if they want to actually have a proper shower, then they can go to the mosque, and for 10 taka you can actually have like a proper bucket shower with fresh water. And now for the price of these hotels, it is 120 takas per night per room. So not actually too bad. Apparently like a year ago it was 50 takas, but I don't know, there's been some sort of big increase, but you won't find anywhere in Bangladesh cheaper than this per night. If you've got this far in the video, then you're a big supporter of mine. And if you do want to support me further and get some exclusive behind the scenes stuff of what Emilia and I will be doing, like content which we're not going to share anywhere else, then I'll leave our Patreon down in the description. You can sign up monthly just to see like the different stuff we're doing, which we're not going to show to anyone else. So yeah, if you do want, I'll leave it in the description, and yeah, see you there. This city is like nowhere else I have been before. We're going to be visiting India in about a week. I'll be with Emilia once again, traveling with her, and it will be interesting to see how it compares to here in Bangladesh. Hello. Ah, what a superstar. Look at him. Do it again, do it again.
Yes.
Do the spin on the finger.
Oh, yes, of course.
Hooray, very good. Damn. Look at him go. You play basketball?
Yes.
Basketball? No.
No.
Just football?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Oh no, I destroyed it. Very good, thank you.
Don't know what.
Nice to meet you.
Dhaka has been the craziest city I've ever been to, and I've felt the most culture shock from coming directly from the UK. We're heading north in Bangladesh to see a different side of the country, so do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.